Seeing as you clicked on this video, I'm gathering you're wondering if it's possible to reverse cavities. Well, we're going to cover exactly that in today's video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. So whether it's cooking or cleaning or finding ways to keep you and your family healthy, we do all of those things, but everything here on my channel does have a bit of a healthy twist as I studied holistic nutrition. So if you're anything like me and you grew up in the 80s, you probably had the idea that sugar and bad genes cause tooth decay, or something like cavities and tooth decay meant that a person needed to brush their teeth better and eat less sugar, and that it certainly was not a possibility to remineralize your teeth. And don't feel bad, because I believed all of that stuff too. But as it turns out, there's a lot more to the story. So then, what really does cause tooth decay? Well, it turns out that a lot of historical evidence and recent research points to the fact that diet has a huge impact. Diet might matter more than brushing does. As I started researching oral health, I found examples of groups of people with absolutely no tooth decay. I also found examples of people claiming that their teeth had been completely remineralized. And as I thought about it, it made total sense. Why would bones and other tissue, for example, these cuts that I got this morning from breaking down recycling, why would they be able to heal and regenerate, but not our teeth? So how did other populations throughout the world have a wonderful history, oral health, and no cavities, and no need for braces, and they didn't even have access to modern dentistry? That's because research shows that diet does indeed affect our oral health. Tooth structure and decay is largely determined by diet, especially in three main focused areas. The first being of enough minerals present in someone's diet. The second one being the presence of enough fat-soluble vitamins. Those are going to be your vitamins like A, D, E, and K present in someone's diet. The third factor is going to be how bioavailable are these nutrients and how is the body actually absorbing them. They found that this largely influenced the presence of phytic acid in someone's diet and how much sugar was actually consumed. So let's talk a bit about phytic acid and the effects it has on oral health. Phytic acid is simply a molecule of phosphorus tightly bound with other molecules to form a type of phosphorus that is not easily absorbed by humans. More simply, it's a compound that's present in grains, nuts, seeds, legumes. It's also present in much smaller amounts in things like fruits and vegetables. And the body naturally converts phytic acid, but some research shows that this takes calcium from the body, and those who consume large and high amounts of phytic acid can lose calcium and absorb other minerals at lower rates. So modern farming practices and growing practices include the use of high phosphorus fertilizer, meaning a higher phytic acid content in many of our foods. So things like seeds and nuts and bran, oatmeal, soybeans are especially high in phytic acid, and these foods are present in abundance in the modern diet. So how is it possible to actually remineralize the teeth? Well, there's a couple of things we need to focus on and do. The first being the presence of enough minerals in your everyday diet. Then the second is going to be the presence of enough of those fat-soluble vitamins we spoke of, your A, your D, your E, and your vitamin K. The third is going to be how bioavailable are these nutrients and how is your body absorbing them? So if you're really troubled with cavities, you're going to want to do things like food combining. And while this is only temporary, it will definitely significantly help your oral health. There's things that we can do by properly combining the food on our plate so that we're absorbing those nutrients to ensure that they're at their most bioavailable state when they get to our gut. So if you or someone in your family is dealing with these cavities in abundance, you really may want to strip back those foods that are high in phytic acid, or at least take the steps to make them more bioavailable and help the body break it down. So things like soaking and sprouting are going to be really important during this time. So let's talk a little bit about supplements and things we can also do to help to aid our body's processes. To help the body actually remineralize cavities, it's sometimes necessary to increase mineral levels with supplements. If you're at all familiar with my channel, then you know that I truly believe, and science 100% backs this, that many of our foods are completely depleted of their nutrients because they're being grown in nutrient depleted soil. So supplements can help fill this gap. There are supplements I can recommend for improved oral health and dental healing. The first is going to be a fermented cod liver oil and butter blend. This stuff is incredible for so many functions in your body, but seeing how we're talking about teeth and tooth decay here, I highly recommend this blend. It helps with overall teeth sensitivity, the firmness of your teeth, the enamel, working to rebuild and remineralize your teeth. This stuff is going to be a complete game changer for you. The next supplement is something you definitely probably heard of for teeth and oral health, and that's going to be your vitamin D. Patients who up their vitamin D levels, whether it was through their diet or supplementation, optimize their healing when they were attempting to reverse tooth decay in many studies. Vitamin D, as you know, is wonderful for bone health, mood health, but if you think about it, of course, vitamin D will be fantastic for your teeth. Other honorable mentions that I think could help you if you're really struggling with that tooth decay are things like magnesium and gelatin and vitamin C. They aren't as vital as your vitamin D or your fermented cod liver and butter oil. They will be fantastic tools to getting your oral health and your absorption of minerals at an optimal level, which of course is all encompassing for our dental health. There's certainly other tools that I love, and I can totally recommend things like this mineral paste. Now, I just got this at my dentist office. I do see a holistic dentist, but I'm pretty sure you can just grab this on Amazon. This mineral paste is something that I've noticed whenever I've had teeth sensitivity or I haven't worn my bite guard to bed at night and I wake up and the next day my teeth are a little bit sore or tender, and I use this mineral paste and it makes a dramatic difference in just 1 or 2 uses. Another thing that you can do, obviously topically, if you're dealing with some pain or sensitivity in an area that has tooth decay, is this olive gold. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it on everything. It's kind of like the Windex for my big fat Greek wedding. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it on cuts, scrapes, mosquito bites. I use it on my under eye area, you name it. Now this is a little bit pricey, but I absolutely love to use this on my gums. I put it on my toothbrush. I use it to clean my bite guard / dental appliance that I sleep with at night. This stuff is amazing. It will help so much if you're dealing with any sensitivity or pain. Again, they sell this at my dentist's office, but I did buy this one on Amazon, and it's just a mix of olive oil and ozone. And if you're not familiar with the benefit of ozone, that stuff is absolutely incredible, especially for our oral health. So I love this stuff. Then of course there's other things you can do, like brushing with activated charcoal every couple of days to pull toxins out of your mouth. And then an oldie but a goodie is oil pulling. If you do this every day to support your tooth and gum health, it will help dramatically. It helps with the whiteness of your teeth, how pink and fresh and healthy your gums are. It helps with odors in your mouth. I mean, oil pulling is truly one of the best ways to pull out toxins out of your entire body, let alone from your teeth. So oil pulling is a wonderful practice to include, especially if you want to up your overall oral and full body health. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Then let me know in the comment section down below. Have you taken any natural steps to reverse cavities in your mouth? And what was the practice and protocol that you used? I would love to hear in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video and the content, I would love it if you consider joining our family, and you can do that by hitting the subscribe button right over here on the screen. That way you don't miss a single upload, and I will see you back here next Thursday.